T cover letters. The other cover letter. This is Ellen Jones, a career specialist with Student Employment Services. There is an alternate cover letter style that allows you to showcase your skills in a different way. It is called a T cover letter. With a T cover letter, there is an invisible T on the page. This format will create the body of the letter. I will use this illustration to convey the methods to develop an invisible T in the following slides. Opening paragraph. The top line of the T is for the opening paragraph. While the T cover letter does not use many paragraphs, you need an opening paragraph to engage your readers to view your cover letter further. The opening paragraph will have two focuses, the greetings section and the brag phrase. For the greetings section, start the T cover letter as you would a paragraph cover letter. You will include a short sentence where you mention the position name for which you are applying, the company, and how you found out about the position. This paragraph will then move to the brag phrase, a transition statement shifting the employer from your greeting section to the lower T section. The brag phrase engages the employer to continue reviewing your cover letter. Left column, position needs. The left column will list the skills, needs, and requirements for the position desired by the employer. It is best to concentrate on the key job requirements. The position needs and requirements are listed in the job posting or description. One hint: it is best to list each skill needed on separate lines in the left column. After you have listed the skills needed for the position, it is time to match your skills to the list. This is where the right column comes into play. Right column, My Qualifications. For skills that you listed from the job posting, list your transferable skills and relevant experiences that match your left column. These statements should be written as an easy-to-read, concise phrase. Some examples of what to include: your education, years of experience in your chosen field, and specific skill examples related to areas of focus in the job posting. As you are listing your qualifications, focus on the most important credentials for the position. Prioritize your skills and qualifications to the position needs. While you are organizing the list, it is best to use bullets to organize your points. If you have multiple items for one job skill, you can choose to use another bullet in the same row or separate the items by using a semicolon. Depending on your skills listed, you may have more white space in the left column. This is expected as you describe your skills in a concise manner. There may be some items that you do not have related experience. It is okay to leave these spaces blank. Just make sure you delete them for your final letter. The finished T look will appear as this. There are a couple ways you can list the left column. You can use position needs, you require, your needs, position requirements, or company requirements. For the right, you can use My Qualifications. This is an example of a finished T for a pre-kindergarten teacher position. The visible T has been replaced by the opening paragraph for the top line, your needs for the left column, and My Qualifications for the right column. The rows below your needs and My Qualifications share how the applicant's skills match the employer's needs. There are some advantages to using a T cover letter. By matching your skills with the job requirements, the prospective employer will be able to see that you meet or exceed the basic job requirements. It also displays how you are the perfect fit or match for the position. Another advantage is that the T cover letter has a different look than a paragraph letter, so the difference will draw attention to your letter. There are some disadvantages with using a T cover letter. Because you are trying to match the skills necessary for the position, it is easy for an employer to see the areas where you may be lacking the necessary skills for the position. It is also challenging to develop a T cover letter if you have a tendency to be verbose. The statements are supposed to be concise and straight to the point. Above the T. The start of the T cover letter is the same as any professional letter. You will want to use the same header as your resume to keep the documents consistent. You will then include the date and the recipient's address. It is best to address the letter to a specific individual in the company when possible. After addressing the letter, the salutation will be next. Now on to below the T. This will be the closing paragraph of your letter. You will state how you may be contacted and your appreciation for your application materials being reviewed. Close out the letter with your name and note if you have any attachments. Once you have pieced the three sections together, you will have a completed T cover letter. The following slide is a finished T cover letter example. As you can see, the letter looks professional and concise. The invisible T is noticeable between the opening paragraph and the two columns. Mr. Long has used the job posting to determine the position needs and match the needs to his skills and accomplishments, making it easy for the employer to see how he is a good match for the position. In the end, the cover letter has been edited and polished to ensure that the bullets line up and that the letter is grammatically correct. You may have some questions on the T cover letter format. Here are some hints that can help you develop a T cover letter. There is an easy way to set up the T in Microsoft Word. The following instructions are based on the 2007 version. Click on the Insert tab, choose Tables, and click on the upside-down triangle. An Insert Table category will appear. Select 2 times the number of rows needed. By using this tool, the columns in the T will appear. Once you have the two columns, label the left and right column accordingly. You will now use the rows below the headings to write out the needs for the position and how your skills match the needs. As stated previously, bullets are an easy tool that you can use to show the separation between the position needs or skills. However, you need to be careful with the bullets and its statements. It is best if they are aligned with each other. Here is an example where the bullets and statements are haphazardly arranged. In contrast, the second example has bullets and statements that are aligned and organized. The second example is professional and is the preferred method to use. You will want to make the black lines developed with the table invisible at some point. I suggest doing it when you are finished with your letter. To do this, move your mouse above the table and click on the table move handle that appears next to the top left column. Right-click the table move handle and a drop-down menu will appear. Select Borders and Shading from the menu. In the Borders and Shading pop-up menu, select Color and a new drop-down menu will appear. Select the white box and click OK. Now your lines should be invisible. Proofread your letter and have someone else review it for spelling, grammar, and format errors. Are you the ideal candidate? Now it's your opportunity to prove it.